I'm Debbie Godfrey. Welcome to the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast.
Okay, so today I just want to cover a few more tips about redirecting the goal of undue attention, just to make sure that that you have a lot of options. And one thing to understand is that it's only the goal of undue attention if they're misbehaving. And one of the things that your child is looking for when they're making this bid for the goal of undue attention, they're looking for recognition. And so if you can catch them and recognize them for something they're contributing or some way that they're being special before they get annoying, then it won't actually be a misbehavior. So that's a way to prevent this goal, is actually to understand that they're looking for recognition. They're looking to be noticed. And so if you see that your child, let's say you're having lunch with a friend, you have a friend over and you're having coffee or some lunch or something, and your child's around, and you're trying to talk to your friend, and she keeps coming in and interrupting you and getting in the way. And if you just notice that, like, let's say she brings in some napkins or something, and she's trying to be helpful, but she just wants to be recognized. So notice what she might be doing to contribute or be special. Thank you for serving us tea, or thank you for being so thoughtful and, contributing by helping us with whatever, to really see where she might be doing something special. And oftentimes by recognizing her or him, you can prevent this goal from escalating to the point of being annoying. So really what they're saying is, notice me, involve me. So involve them in a useful task. If they're bugging you, try to figure out something they can do to be helpful. I love you, and I'll spend time with you later. I'm visiting with my friend right now. And avoid going out of your way to provide them with special service. So if they're pestering you, and if you say one time to them, how about if you go and fill up our coffee cups for us? Well, that's not appropriate if they're too small. How about if you go and get napkins for us? And something like that. And say it only one time. If they don't pop to it and decide to do it, you don't want to continue to ask her to do that same thing, because you're just going to get into a power struggle. So say it only once and then act. You might want to, ask for something for her or him to do something, and then if the child doesn't respond, then maybe try to do the 4 steps. Again, remember the 4 steps from yesterday. Don't look at them, don't talk to them, stick out your arm and rub their back. Do it as soon as they start bugging you. That'll be the most effective way. The other time is to plan special times with them. Make sure, you've probably heard some of my pep talks on doing genuine encounter moments. Make sure you're providing lots of genuine encounter moments. Set up routines with your child. Take time for training them. Like, one that works really well in this circumstance is to train them that when they want your attention, they can't interrupt you, but what they can do is come over and hold your hand, or they can come over and hold your leg. So figure out some way that your child can connect physically to you while waiting for you to finish whatever it is you're doing, if you're talking to somebody or if you're on the phone. And also you can, if you've done family meetings yet, and we talked about family meetings a long time ago, if you've done family meetings yet, that's also a good opportunity to talk about some things that you could do differently when the children are interrupting you while you're on the phone. So that's all for the goal of undue attention. We're going to start tomorrow with the goal of power. Have a great day. Happy parenting.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Debbie Godfrey, owner and founder of positiveparenting.com. I hope you'll go and check out my website and follow me on Instagram and let me know about what you thought about today's episode. Did you learn something new? Were you able to do something different with your children? Did you have a success story? Those are my favorite to share. Let me know. Contact me. I'd love to hear from you. And also, what future topics would you be interested in hearing about on the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast? Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support. Take care and happy parenting.